A very good morning. First of all, I'll make breakfast and then I'll tell you how I get out better photographs through the right handling of my limits. Let's go!
Hi my friends, nice to see you. I've never put a rucksack on a scale, to be honest. It's really heavy. So it didn't include my vlogging gear, didn't include something to eat, also didn't include a sleeping bag, tent or something like this. So it's really heavy. Well, some days ago there happened something and this is the reason for this video today. I wanted to check out a location for a photo tour with a friend, what I know already really long. Not the friend, the location. The friend as well. And as it is really a warm winter this year, I struggle a little bit with estimating the conditions up on the mountains. It's difficult to say how much snow is up there because there's always a little bit of wind and also the sun shines. And it's difficult to say where is how much snow because it's not everywhere equal on the mountains. And so my plan was to hike up, have a look and finally to decide if it makes sense to go up there together for a fantastic photo shoot or not. It's always interesting to check out already known locations to get an idea if it's accessible as you want to have it and also if it's attractive as you want to have it, so that you can get out finally really fantastic photographs. And this is why it's really a good idea to check out an already known location. And I also wanted to take some test shots there because of the snow situation. It always can look a little bit different and I wanted to get an idea which kind of compositions, which photographs I could take finally. And you know how things are so often. It was Friday noon and I was eating a really spicy pizza from the evening before as the phone rang and my friend asked me if we could do the photo tour next weekend. And so I thought I don't have planned anything for afternoon and it's around 700 height meters and I thought I could go up there, have a look, take some test shots and go down when the sun sets. This was the plan. I took my full gear with me, I took the whole rucksack, everything was in. 2 camera bodies, 3 lenses, drone, tripod, everything you need, also my vlogging gear. Yes, that's heavy, but I wanted to have exactly that conditions what I have when I go up there for the final shot then, so that I really have an idea how long will it take to go up there and how is it to go with the whole weight. My rucksack is always prepared, I only have to grab it and go out for shooting. So I finished my spicy pizza, grabbed my rucksack and went up to the mountain. I also filmed a greeting scene and took some B-rolls at the beginning of the tour, also to get an idea how long will it take me when vlogging and so on, because I also thought about vlogging when we went up then for the final shooting then, and so that I get an idea how long it will take me with vlogging to get up there. So my plan was to be up in around 2.5 hours for these around 700 height meters, so it's a mini tour, nothing dramatic, really just a small tour. And I've been there already so many times up there, but the snow was soft and glowy. It was really hard to come up there and the warm wind from the south also didn't help. At around the half of the distance, I stopped with the B-rolls. I saw that it's really heavy to come up, and finally I realized that it will get really hard to be up before the sun will set. And I wanted to be up there before the sun set because I wanted to do test shots and I wanted to have a look about compositions and all these things. So I stopped filming B-rolls and vlogging and all these things. I just went up and gave my best, and it was absolutely fight. It was a fight. Short before the summit, I also broke in more times because there was lots of snow, lots of soft snow, and there were small trees below what I didn't see. So although I had snowshoes with me, I broke in and lay in the deep snow, and it was heavy to come out again. It was really not easy there. So it took me even around 4 hours to be up on the summit, and a few meters before I arrived, the sun was already setting. And when I arrived up there, I was finished. Just finished. I hadn't enough to drink with me on this tour. The bottle of tea what I had with me wasn't enough. I even put snow into my tea to get a little bit more of liquid out of it. But it wasn't enough. I drank too less. And also the spicy pizza what I ate before, straight before I went up there, didn't help anything. So I felt really, really bad. I don't have any words for that. So I stood there on the summit, watched at the setting sun, and only thought, which composition should I find here now? And I didn't get into this emotional connection with the landscape, what I think what's really so important to build up your composition, to get out a really fantastic photograph then. And I didn't see the sense to take any test shots there. I only had a look how the snow is up there and how accessible it is and if it's attractive, but I was definitely not able to find a composition or to take test shots. I didn't take any photograph there, even not with my phone. And that's quite interesting. I knew this location already. I know that it's a really nice location. There are really many possibilities for compositions. I think I have the skills to take photographs. But I was definitely limited through my fitness. It sounds crazy, but that's the truth. And this brought me to think about limits in landscape photography. It's not all about the skills. Obviously, you need skills to photograph, but there are also other things what could limit your landscape photography. And in my case, it was my fitness. The thing is, I have planned fantastic photo tours when the snow is gone up in the mountains, so for summer and autumn this year. So if you didn't have subscribed already to my channel, you really should. It will get amazing. But the thing is, in the moment I think I don't have enough fitness to get up to that mountains what I have on my plan, and we don't talk about 600 or 700 height meters, we talk about 1,500 to 1,700 height meters on one day, and maybe also tours what go over more days where we have 1,500 on the first day and another 100 to 1,000 height meters on the second day. And of course the spicy pizza in front was definitely not a good idea, and also that I didn't have enough to drink with me. That's a little bit difficult in winter when you don't have the possibility to refill your bottle. What's definitely easier in summer or autumn where you only have your water bottle with you and you refill it on any brook up there on the mountain. So of course I did some mistakes, but I think also if I didn't have made these mistakes with the pizza, with eating too close to the start of my tour, drinking too less, maybe walking a little bit too fast in the beginning, could also be that this was a little problem. Also, if I hadn't done these mistakes, I think that my fitness in the moment is not enough to get up 1,500 to 1,700 height meters. In summer I'm always out for running during the week, and so I hold my fitness on a level what's okay. And in winter I usually do cross-country skiing, and I have a really fantastic possibility here beside my house. I can go for cross-country skiing straight beside my house. I don't have to drive anywhere. I go out from my house and can start with cross-country skiing. That's absolutely fantastic. The only thing, this winter is such a warm winter. We don't have enough snow in the valley. And this is the reason why I didn't do cross-country skiing. So I didn't do any sports since November. Only my photo tours, of course, but that's not enough for holding your fitness really on a high level. Not for me. Maybe it's different for you. You could comment below if this is an issue for you when you go up steep the mountains, that you need extra training. Like me, I really need this. And of course, this is just an example. There are lots of elements which could limit you from your goals. For me, it's the fitness in the moment. And when you find out that there's any limit, you have two possibilities. The first possibility is to say, oh, that's bad. Or the second possibility is to say, how can I solve this? And in my case, it's simple. My fitness is not enough. What will I do? I will start with running again. And so yesterday I was already out for my first running this year. And last time when I was running it was November, so it was hard to find my running shoes again. But it really made fun. I loved it to be out for running and building up my fitness again. And the important thing is, it's not all about the fitness itself to be able to hike up there. Because the goal is not only to be up there on the mountain finally. The goal is to take fantastic photographs there. And the requirement for that is that I'm 100% able to concentrate to find and build up a really fantastic composition to take a breathtaking photograph. And this is why I find it's important for myself to train my fitness, that I have always a buffer, that I can hike up there and I'm not finished, that I'm really fresh, that the blood is not in my muscles only, but even in the brain, that I have enough oxygen to concentrate for my composition. It sounds crazy, but that's the truth. When you're finished, when you come up, you are not able to build a fantastic composition. And this is what I want to do, to find a really fantastic composition. And I have to work 100% when I'm up on the summit of a mountain. And I also will have a look at what I eat and when I eat this. This means spicy pizza is okay, but not straight before you hike up a mountain. It's a really, really bad idea. In my youth time, I did a little bit of top sports, so I'm not an expert, but I know what helps you, which kind of food. For example, I like it to eat cereals in the morning because I know it gives me energy for the whole day. It's really a great idea. But when you want to hike up a mountain, it's even better not to eat too long carbohydrates. It's better to eat shorter carbohydrates in that case, so maybe toast or something like this. In the morning. I hope not to turn this into a fitness vlog or something like this. It will stay a photography vlog. But I think it's really important because the fitness is only an example. I'm sure there are so many possibilities what could block you from that what you have planned. So let me give you a homework. Is it possible to give homeworks here? I'm not sure. Anyway, I will give you homework here. It's up to you if you will do it or not. Take a sheet of paper and write down what is your goal, what are the limiting elements, and which strategy do you have to get rid from this and how to ship around to get finally to your goal. Everything is possible. And if you have done this, comment below. And I think this were really interesting also to have a look what are the limiting elements of all the others, to learn maybe from this, and maybe this were interesting. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If yes, please give it a thumbs up. Share this video with your friends on Facebook, Instagram, wherever. I were really happy about. And subscribe to this channel if you didn't have already. So thank you so much for watching. See you next time. Bye.
I'm the landscape you need to see. You are the artist I'll never be. Stay with me and I have no doubt you'll make a painting that makes you proud.